Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final match of tonight for Team Beta Contender Series Season 3, as these teams fight it out for the semifinals tomorrow at 7 p.m. CST. We are going to be having Team Nebula versus Team Synergy and Team OMG United versus our two competitors right now. They're going to be duking out to face off against OMG United, Zonic Esports, and Ardent. Now,
these last two teams are going to be, this is going to be great. I cannot wait to see Ardent come in here. This is going to be a fantastic match.
I mean, we know Ardent. Ardent has been around since the beginning of Vainglory Esports. Green Ranger, Laid to Rest, Ills. I mean, just a completely awesome team, as well as Zonic still being pretty new, not as old as Ardent, but still pretty new in the Vainglory scene for esports and been around for a season or two, and not doing as well as Ardent, but still doing well. So these two teams are going to be facing off, and they're going to be duking it out, blunt fist. But before we get into the match, we're going to be doing some announcements for Season 4 for the TBCS, which, I mean, there are so many things that we need to talk about. One, the first announcement is for Season 4, we are going to be doing buy-ins. And how this is going to work. How this is going to work is going to be 2 months events and an 8-week event. And the first place winners every Friday are going to earn themselves a spot in the finals match. Now, in order to get into the weekly events, it will be a $10 buy-in for these teams, which those buy-ins are going to go straight towards the prize pool for the final TBCS every 2 months.
Yeah, right now we're going to make people really put their money on the line, put their money where their mouth is. It's going to raise the stakes, makes things even more hype for all of you viewers at home and for everyone playing. And we're really hoping this is going to bring in some really strong and talented teams who want to prove that they can win this money. They've got a big shot at this.
As well as we're going to be reaching out to potential sponsors to maybe even increase the prize pool just a little bit. And it's going to be a pretty big prize pool. I don't want to say the figures, but it's going to be raising some eyebrows. So definitely check out _TBCS_ on Twitter for any and all updates for the Team Beta Contender Series as we do go into Season 4 in the next couple months. But nonetheless, both these teams are ready to duke it out, to fight themselves against OMG United tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for the semifinals and then the finals. We're going to find out who is worthy to be crowned Team Beta Contender Series champions. Let's get into the draft.
All right, draft is getting started right now. Let's see where this first ban goes. And it looks like Lance, a lot of Lance
Not
fans
surprised.
tonight.
Not surprised.
Yeah, no one wants to go up against that Lance. And Glaive, there we go. Lance and Glaive.
Now, I want to mention this. Laid to Rest is a beautiful Glaive main. That was a target ban, and that is respecting Laid to Rest's Glaive.
Absolutely. And I mean, also just let's be honest, Glaive is good right around now. We've been seeing him do excellent work. CP Glaive, I wouldn't want to go up against him right now. I'd rather see, what other characters can you play? What other heroes can you pull out? Do you have a big pool? And we're already seeing Adagio and Lyra now. So this is going to be curious. Let's see if that Lyra is going to end up as our captain or in the lane, as we see a Koshka coming out as well.
Koshka, but no, we're going to see, I guarantee we're going to see Lyra in that captain position. We're going to see the early game advantage coming out from Zonic Esports on that Koshka, getting that early game. So we may see a swap for late game potential, and Laid to Rest is going to be able to pick up that Vox. So we could see Vox going either weapon power or CP, and the last pick is going to set that in. I wonder who it's going to be.
Yeah, I'm really curious too if we're going to see the Adagio on support or if we're going to see another Crystal Power Adagio. Man, they're really waiting to the last second here. Is it going to be? Oh, Samuel right at the last second.
I mean, I think that Ardent is going to be doing a little bit better because, I mean, this was a similar composition to what we saw back in game one and game two with either Toss and Nebula or Team Synergy and Hartzell. This is kind of the same one, so I'm hoping Ardent can pull out this composition a little bit better. The last pick, Ringo.
All right, we're going to have to see, can they hold out solidly till that late game? It seems to be like a pretty recurring story here for this tournament. Are we going to hold out to the late game? If we can, yes. And one team or the other pile driving to make sure that they can't. Let's see how this is going as we're going to start soon heading onto the fold. Man, I am so excited to see where this game goes.
And I am excited to thank our sponsors, Vibi Gaming and Band, for sponsoring the TBCS. Thank you so much. As we do get into the fold, they're starting to buy their first items, and has begun.
Ooh, curious. We're seeing 2 O cards coming on the side of Mythic to start. Green Ranger picking up a little bit more defense. So it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, if there's a little more early game aggression, is that health going to hold out, or is that defense going to be what really goes well?
I don't know. Right now, I mean, I would love to see an actual Ardent in place of the Lyra on Mythic. I feel like this would have been a little bit better composition, but I'm not going to be questioning it because we need to see how it goes first. Ardent doing what they do best. They're sticking as a team, just doing a little bit. They are not going to be going, neither team is going to be going for that middle treant because necessarily it's not the best thing you can do. You're better off just trying to take either the other team's middle treant or take your own so the other team does not.
Oh yeah, also just totally got a comment. Green Ranger's mine placement there. Brilliant in case they try to come down from that top lane to get little bits of vision. Yeah, I don't see a placement like that very often to start the game off. That was a really clever use of that mine.
And I mean, this is what we're seeing the difference because Ardent has been around for so long. They have been in this such high tier for esports, but here comes the first damage coming out. Beautiful damage coming out from Gluttony, but it's not going to be enough. It is going to be enough to do a lot of damage to Green Ranger, but we're just going to have to see how they do go on. Right now, it's just trading back and forth for damage.
Yes, and now we're seeing a little bit of rotating down. Oh, wow, Ardent is rotating down. This is a full team. They're really keeping close and safe. Really want to make sure that they can get that Elder Treant really strong right now. Just that little bit of advantage to get going here right at the beginning. And okay, we're going to see him rotate back up in the lane. Taking a general look at stats. Wow, Mythic now building defense, boots, energy battery. Wow, really, really curious. I guess just not the typical standard build that you would expect out of most support.
Honestly, I see why they're doing it because they want to out-sustain Green Ranger. If you can out-sustain both Illis and Green Ranger, you might have a chance. And they just want to go back and forth poking because if you can if you can be more aggressive than Ardent at this point, you may have the chance. And there's a difference between aggressive smart and aggressive stupid. And right now, we're just gonna have to see which one Zonic is.
Oh, also really curious. Ilsa over there, really curious starting build, making sure to just stay solid on the defense to start. You're only seeing the Swift Shooter so far for the attack power. Maybe, yeah, okay, as I say, he's probably going to go back and get something really quick. That was really curious to see. Man, I'm wondering where the builds are going to go in general. I mean, you're expecting standard builds and stuff, but the order of everything is really curious right now. I think I'm saying that word a bit too much, but I'm excited to see where things are going to go.
Good job, teams. You're confusing my co-caster. But, I mean, it's just beautiful right now. Right now that Zonic is doing what they need to. They're sustaining, they're holding their own, but no, Ringo's in a bad position, but they're doing lots of damage to Illis right now, and Mythic is doing a great job. He's body blocking for his carry. This is what you need to do as a captain. You need to know when to body block. If you have the health, you are the meat shield.
Oh, and look there. Oh, another little engaged button. He's gonna back right off now. Ooh. I mean, you can only shield so much. XCon's got to be careful there.
But if you guys are wondering who the casters are right now, it is T-Dog, Clysis, and Little Grill. Just answering that for the Twitch chat because I did see a question in there. I know I'm breaking my own casting rule, not looking at chat. I'm sorry. I'm breaking my own dang rule here, but still, I mean, it's back and forth. And right now, Zonic is doing really, really well. Better than I originally thought that they were going to do up against Ardent right now. They're holding their own, and they're sustaining up against that Adagio.
Ooh, if they catch Laid to Rest right now, he has not been able to back yet. So not as high on the items, not as much in the damage, but it looks like they're going to do a little bit of poking. Maybe a fight breaks out, maybe not. Okay, it looks like it's going to just stick to poking for now, and they're going to rotate out. Oh, and okay, we're seeing the Frostburn. We're just boom, right there, one buy. Solid, like a solid item start here.
I mean, this is what we need to see coming out from Samuel. And you need to pick that up as the first one, because as soon as you land that Malice and Verdict, that is going to slow down any chance that you have. At the same time, we're seeing Mythic just lay down those Imperial Sigils and just completely negate any damage that they're doing. Gluttony trying to take a look, see, just popping your mind right there. And I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Mythic can just lay down that Imperial Sigil, negate any damage.
Yes, and we're looking here too. We're seeing a reflex block already on XCon, just to be safe, which I cannot blame him at all. Taking a look at the other team build here, a lot of chance to stun, to silence.
Oh, here comes Frenzy Catnip right on to Green Ranger. That is going to be the first blood going towards Zonic Esports. I mean, I can't believe that. I would have totally expected that it would have gone the other way around. First blood going towards Zonic. I didn't think that would have happened.
This is the first major lead anyone has really taken in the game. I mean, look, gold really even. First kill really even. Even the CS really, really even right now. So that first kill is a great way to start setting the tone and seeing if they can keep that up for the rest of the match.
But 16 minutes and 20 seconds into the game, first blood was acquired by Zonic Esports. And right now it is nearly tied, only about 400 gold separating these two teams, ladies and gentlemen. Again, a big thank you to our sponsors. As it does look like a fight, today's going to bring it right forward. Does go down. Is it going to be enough damage though? Bringing it back. Those teams super low, but oh, Fountain is going to be popped. Here comes the reflex block being blocked out by Zonic and just giving a little bit of extra shield. I would not recommend it, but Illus. Oblivion! That is going to be enough. Resonance is going to come out. Illus is going to be able to pick up that kill with the Resonance. Almost picking up Koshka, but that was not what Zonic needed, but perfect for Ardent.
Yeah, that little bit of a lead just lost in an instant. Very unfortunate for them. This is going to give them a chance to steal a little bit of jungle, start making sure that their lane is safe, get a little bit of buying done in, and also still interesting. No reflex block on our Koshka yet, and it looks like they're going to probably...
Ardent is going to be taking the very first gold mine, and that is going to be an immense payout, close to 300, over 200 gold. And I mean, this is what we need to see. This is the difference in skill level between these two teams, is because that once they gain that lead, they capitalize on it. They take objectives, because this is how you win games, is objectives. This isn't Call of Duty, this is Vainglory. And how you win games is by objectives. Gold mines, turrets, crystal miners, you name it, you're going for objectives.
And it looks like we have a lot of pressure on a turret up here on top. We have a 3v1 situation. All they have to do is wait for that right moment to dive. Oh, I was going to say, there we go. The flare's going to say, if they don't get a little bit of vision in there soon, they're definitely going to give that up. But nope, just the right flare, definitely keeping him safe at just that right moment. Buy flares, people. Buy your vision. Get that. Very important in any game like this.
I mean, either way it could go, and they just need to wait for the correct opportunity. But right now, I'm going for Ardent. But here comes the Pride Bulwark and the Pearl. They can't get out. Here comes the Frenzy Catnip right on to Samuel, trying to see what they can do. That is too much damage, though, coming from Vox. Let me see what they can do. Hellfire Brew coming out. That is going to be 2 kills, baby. It's going to be a trade. No! That is going to be an incredible heal coming out from Adagio, negating anything that the Hellfire Brew did. beautiful frenzied catnip, stunning up laid to rest, but it was not enough because Vox was able just to completely take down the other enemy team for Zonic just with a Sars Blade.
As I say, let's see here if Laid to Rest decides to get caught out of position, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Are we going to get another fight here? Okay, it looks like they're just trying to back off. Don't want to take that fight in. That one kill, that was all that little advantage they need. They just got to keep pushing those little advantages, making sure they can keep that like slow and steady win coming out. Make sure they get the game and going in their favor.
I mean, right now, this is all Ardent really needs to do. They're in the driver's seat. They just need to take these little strides every time. And the farther they take these little victories, every little victory is going to add up to one huge victory, and that's going to be winning the game. Like I said, you take objectives, gold mine, crystal miner, turret, you win the game.
All right, and here we're seeing maybe, okay, just a little bit of poking here, a little bit back and forth. Maybe the fight about to start.
And here comes the Drifting Darkness. Right, Warwick is going to be popped. I'm trying to see what they can do. You wait for it. Is popped. That is going to be a silence. An incredible amount of damage. Found is going to be popped. But there goes Portal. Frenzy Catnip is going to be blocked out. Beautiful, beautiful block coming out by the Crucible. Great reflexes. And that's what Green Ranger is known for. All members of Zonic are extremely low. Not much they can do right now. And both teams are just going to back away and trying to see what they can do. Now, Zonic is being overly aggressive right now. They think they can do it. No! There's a bad call. Here's going to be one kill. This is going to be 2 kills. There's a double kill coming out from Vox, and the fountain does come out. And this is going to double kill.
We're going to see the turret coming down. Wow. Oh, are we going to get even another kill on Gluttony too? No, Gluttony has the sense that, wow, this thing's really close. I'm kind of surprised. I'd be definitely getting out of there if I was Gluttony. Last thing you want is to accidentally get another kill on top of getting that turret taken down.
But he is Gluttony. He's being over greedy. That's what his name is for.
All the names are just on point tonight for all the players, all the teams. And it looks like maybe considering a gold miner with that vision. No, it doesn't look like it. Although right now, here's their opportunity to tap
gonna be caught out! And they're going to take a look at it. Wait for it. Is not going to silence up anybody, but look at that. The damage is coming out. That's going to be a pickup by it. Not seeing the last hits coming out. Samuel picking up the very first last hit, and then Green Ranger picking up that kill secured onto Ringo, and now they're going for the gold miner. These small victories are adding up for huge payouts for right now for Ardent, and they are in the driver's seat and they're running with it.
Absolutely, and as you said, objectives, win games. Second gold miner coming out for them. Another immense payout. This is going to help them build faster, get there stronger. And we're taking a look at both sides. They got the Crucible, they got the reflex blocks. So Koshka is not going to be able to get in as hard. And oh my gosh, is that another? I think they're building another fountain over there on Koshka. That's very interesting. Thinking they're going to need that extra health boost in these team fights.
I do not blame them at this point. Laid to Rest and also Vox have so much damage they're putting out. They cannot handle it. If you cannot burst down Vox, you are going to have a bad time. It's kind of reminding me of that South Park meme. If you cannot kill Vox, you're going to have a bad time.
Absolutely. The birds are singing, the flowers are blooming. Lots of terrible. Wait, we're playing Vainglory, right? That's right. Wrong game.
But I mean,
right.
Look at the damage coming out from Laid to Rest. Almost picking up the kill onto Ringo. Barely getting away. And just there, if Ardent dies, they're going to be able to take it. They're already going to be able to pick up that turret with ease. The shield protecting it just for a little bit. But that is going to be another objective. And they're just going to go right for the middle tree and go for gold mine again. I mean, they're taking these small victories over and over again. We are seeing this. They are a team that takes the progression slowly, but in strides.
And right now, they are out leveling really solidly. We're seeing these level 9s. We got 10, 11, 12, 12, 9, 9. And the item builds are definitely also matching the boot at this time. They are just taking that lead, especially this gold lead now is starting to really creep up a lot higher. And I'm not sure what we can expect is like a counter right now. It seems like they just completely, Ardent is just really in control.
They are. I mean, it's 7-1 right now. It's separating nearly about 6 1,000 gold. It's a massive difference, especially for the last game. Oh no, Ringo's gonna be caught out. He doesn't want to be in the front line. This is not what you wanted. Too much damage is coming out. That's gonna be one fountain. That is gonna be Lyra going down. Gluttony's gonna be next. And it's not going to be able to get hit by the Versa Judgment. But Ringo, trying to see, is able going to be recalled back. So Mythic is going to be the only one that's going to be going down. And
they do get that Crystal Miner, however, another objective.
And there we go. Frenzy Catnip is going to be blocked out. Gluttony is not going to be in a good situation. With about under half health. And another objective goes towards Ardent.
And that choke point is now gone. It's going to be easier for them to try to get in, get this invasion going. Now they're going to get some extra jungle over here too. They're not giving them any chance to try to regain that gold lead at all.
No, they're not going to be able to. It's going to take a miracle for Zonic Gaming to take this game back, and especially in a best of one, you cannot afford to make these mistakes. And unfortunately, it's just the small little mistakes that Ardent is punishing them for. Being out of place, losing team fights, and it's just unfortunate, but you know, if Ardent takes even one or even 2 kills, they're going to capitalize, they're going to take objectives, because every time that we've seen this, whenever they have won a fight, they'd have capitalized on an objective. Zonic needs to take a note from their playbook. If you win fights, even a small fight, you need to take objectives.
And look at here, we have the Kraken up. No real vision on the Kraken. Well, no real vision at all. I mean, right now, they need the opportunity to try to call someone out who's out of position, but it looks like they're out of position this time.
Here comes the fight. Frostburn is going to stop him. Wait for it. It's going to be blocked, but that's not going to stop him. Fountain is going to be popped, and that's going to be... Oh, Imperial Sigil is not going to be enough. Barely locking him down. The Green Ranger is going to pick it. That's going to be the second Crystal Miner. I think this is the most Crystal Miners we've seen in any games taken so far.
Absolutely, you're right today. Just no one is, and it looks like they're not going to push that 3v2 lead. They're just going to make sure that there's a little bit of push in the lane first. Maybe they go for Kraken here? I mean, I can't see them doing much to contest it. Okay, they're going to go for a little vision. They're going to tempt this Kraken, see if they can bring them in for a fight.
Mythic is going to be caught out, though. This is not good. That is going to be enough damage, and that's going to be easy Kraken. Looks like Vox is just going to scare away the Koshka. Koshka can't do anything. That's going to be an uncontested Kraken. 10-1, easy game for Ardent against Zonic Esports.
And right now, I don't see Zonic being able to get a build to be able to defend from this Kraken. I mean, and there's no way they can get in there to steal at this point. This is going to take absolute perfection on their part to have a chance to try to hold them back. They're just outscaled in terms of items, gold, and now the Kraken is going to be breathing down their throats. I don't want to say this one's in Ardent's favor, like, you know, in the books yet, because game 1, we already saw how intense that could get. But let's see here.
Crystal Miner. I do believe that is going to be the third Crystal Miner, which they have one more Crystal Miner, but that's not going to last. They have 2 turrets left, and the Kraken's pushing. All that Ardent needs to do is just close out this game.
Yes, and let's see and make sure they do it. As long as they do not get out of position, they push safely. This should be finished.
Here comes Hellfire Brew right on the Kraken. Portal, no, there we go. Vox, it is going to be slowed up, but that is not going to be enough. Ringo is the target right now. Item silence, and Gluttony is going to be dead, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, that's going to be a double kill for Ills onto Ardent, and that's going to be an ace for Ardent. That is going to be the last. Versus Judgment comes down, and that is going to be Ardent going into the semifinals against OMG United. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our semifinalists for tomorrow night. We're going to be seeing Team Nebula versus Team Synergy, and OMG United versus Ardent Esports. That match is going to be tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you can check it out here on Twitch at TV/Team Beta Gaming, or on Mob Crush at /Team Beta. My name is T-Dog. You can find me at T-Dog_Clysis, or on my podcast, Alternating Current. Literal Grill, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Literal Grill. Seriously, come check me out. I'm going to be streaming soon on Twitch as well. Same place. Go follow early, see some great gameplay. And definitely show up tomorrow. You guys do not want to miss these games. If you thought tonight was hype at all, tomorrow is going to be an entirely different level.
And again, thank you to our sponsors, Band and Vibi Gaming. Definitely check them out. Thank you for the sponsorships from them for this wonderful tournament. And check out Team Beta Contender Series _ TBCS _ on Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for stopping on by. My name is T-Dog. With me, Literal Grill, and we'll be seeing you tomorrow.